and we have to find out the solution of this equation. Now the differential equation 1 minus x square y double dash mean double order derivative minus 2x y dash plus n into n plus 1 into y is equal to 0 is known as Lysander's differential equation, where n is a real or a complex. मीन्स टू से दैट n जो है वो रियल भी क्वांटिटी हो सकता है और कॉम्प्लेक्स क्वांटिटी भी हो सकता है. Only positive integral values of n are required in most of the applications. So what I want to say that the in most of the application the value of n should be a positive integer. Now to solve this differential equation 1, we note that P naught of x is 1 minus x square. So therefore we can find out the value P naught of naught is 1 minus 0, that is 1, and 1 is not equal to 0. Now this is an example of a ordinary point. This we have already discussed in the solution of the series. जब हमने सोल्यूशन इन सीरीज का पार्ट करा था तो ये हमने करा था कि ऑर्डिनरी पॉइंट कब होता है और सिंगुलर पॉइंट कब होता है. तो जब आपके पास p नॉट ऑफ 0 इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0 देन द पॉइंट इज ऑर्डिनरी पॉइंट, otherwise the point is a singular point. So this is the case of ordinary point. So we can suppose the solution y, that is a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus so on, and this can be written as
एक्सक्यूज मी सर.
summation. Yes,
सर स्क्रीन विजिबल नहीं हो रही सर.
स्क्रीन विजिबल नहीं है.
नो सर.
अच्छा, डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया लग रहा है कनेक्शन. एक मिनट चेक करने दो. हाँ, कनेक्शन डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया. Is it okay now?
नो सर. सर
अब देखिए.
यस सर.
Now it is okay, huh? So let me check the recording. This recording is there. So this we were discussing that this is the Lysander differential equation. This is the Lysander differential equation, and it is named as differential equation number 1. And आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
यस सर.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
यस सर.
This is the Lysander differential equation, and it is named as 1. Here n is a real quantity or a complex quantity, but most of the application may n should be a positive real or a positive integer. P naught x is the coefficient of double order derivative term, that is 1 minus x square. P naught of 0, जब आप 0 पुट करेंगे x की जगह पर तो 1 आ जाएगा. 1 is not equal to 0. It means the point x is equal to 0 is the ordinary point, and we can use the power series method for finding out the solution. So let us assume the solution in series of this form, and this can also be written, that is AR x raised to power R is 0 to infinity. So in summation form, this is the solution. Now you can find out the derivatives, that is A1 plus 2A2x plus so on, and the double order derivative will be 2A2, and the next should be 3A3x plus so on. These are the derivative terms. First order derivative and second order derivative. Now you can substitute the values in equation 1. So put y dash, y double dash in 1. We can have 1 minus x square, 1 minus x square is there, and in the bracket we will have 2a2 plus 3 into 2a3. There should also be 2a3x प्लस. अब ज्यादा से ज्यादा टर्म्स यहाँ पर लिखने की कोशिश करिए. 4 इंटू 3a4 एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस 5 इंटू 4. अब पैटर्न बनता जा रहा है यहाँ पर, ध्यान से देखिए. दिस इज 2, दिस इज 3 इंटू 2, सो इट कैन बी रिटन एज 2 इंटू 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the pattern. A2, E3, A4, A5. And the pattern is x raised to power 0, x raised to power 1, x raised to power 2, and x raised to power 3, plus so on. You can also write down the general term. So 2, 3, 4, 5 से हमारे पास जो जनरल टर्म बनता है वो है r माइनस 1, बिकॉज 1 कम है. और 1, 2, 3, 4 से जो जनरल टर्म बनता है दैट इज r, a2, a3, a4, a5, and from this you can have the general term ar x raised to power r minus 2. So this is the way for writing down the general term. Similarly, we will have to put the derivative first order. So in the first order derivative term, that is a1 plus 2a2x. अब ये तरीका यहाँ पर होएगा कि आप ज्यादा से ज्यादा टर्म्स यहाँ पर लिखिए. So a3x cube plus a4x4 plus a5x raised to power 5 and so on. Now you can find out the derivative. 2a2x, next should be 3a3 plus 4a4x cube plus 5a5x raised to power 4 plus so on. And now the derivatives, second order सो जस्ट डेरिवेटिव टर्म्स हमने यहाँ पर लिखनी है, और सारी की सारी ज्यादा से ज्यादा मिनिमम यहाँ पर देखिए 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 टर्म्स लिखी हैं. जितनी ज्यादा टर्म्स लिखेंगे उतना ही यहाँ पर पुट करने में और जनरल टर्म निकालने में इजी होगा. सो हियर वी हैव minus 2x a1 plus 2a2x plus 3a3 into x square plus 4a4x cube plus 5a5x raised to power 4 plus so on, and the next term will be RER. Just see, here we have 1a1, 2a2, 3a3, 4a4, 5a5. So the pattern is RER and x raised to power minus r. you can find out the rth term. Similarly, in the last term, we will have n into n plus 1 into y. That is a0 plus a1x plus a2x square plus a3x cube plus so on arx raised to power r plus so on equal to 0. Now the coefficients have been substituted. Now the next step is equating to 0 the coefficient of various powers of x. So the minimum power of x is x raised to power 0. So you will equate the coefficient, then you will equate the coefficient of x raised to power 1. Now x raised to power 0 का जो coefficient होएगा, just see, जब आप 1 को यहाँ पर multiply करेंगे, so 1 into 2a2, this will be your coefficient, because यहाँ पर x raised to power 0 है, x raised to power 0 is 1, that is why we have written here. Now what about this x square, जब multiply होगा तो x square आ जाएगा, x cube आ जाएगा, x4 आ जाएगा and so on. तो x square जब इनके साथ multiply होएगा तब x raised to power 0 नहीं आ रहा है, इसलिए सेकंड टर्म में भी जब x मल्टीप्लाई होगा तब भी x रेज टू पावर 0 का कोफिशिएंट यहाँ नहीं आएगा. हाँ, यहाँ पर होएगा, यहाँ पर है कोफिशिएंट x रेज टू पावर 0 का, and the coefficient is a naught and together with n into n plus 1 a naught, and that is equal to 0. So from here you can find out the value of a2, that is minus n into n plus 1 over 2 into a naught. This is your coefficient. Now you can equate the coefficient of x raised to power 1. So x raised to power 1 mean with this one, you will have 3 into 2 a3. Coefficients हमारे सामने clear लिखे हुए हैं. Similarly, x raised to power 1 का coefficient यहाँ से भी आएगा, that will be minus 2a1 plus 1 coefficient is from the third term, n into n plus 1 into a1 is equal to 0. So this is the coefficient of x raised to power 1, and from this you will have a3 is equal to minus of n minus 1 n plus 2 upon 3 into 2 into a1. So this is the coefficient we have, and 3 into 2 can also be written as 3 factorial. So this is the coefficient, equating the coefficient of x raised to power 1. Now x raised to power 2, जब आप x raised to power 2 का coefficient equate करेंगे, तो first term will be from there 4 into 3 a4 x square into 1. So that will be 4 into 3 a4. Similarly, minus 2a2 minus 4a2 plus n into n plus 1 into a2 is equal to 0. And you will be able to find out the value of a4, that will be negative n minus 2 n plus 3 divided by 4 into 3 a2. So now you can put the value. The value of a2 can be used, this one. Put the value of a2, you will have n minus 2 n plus 1 n plus 3 and divide by 432, that is 4 factorial into a naught. So अब नोट करने वाली बात यह है कि जो a2 है that is in terms of a naught and a4 is also in terms of a naught and a3 is in terms of a1. So next a5 will also be in terms of a1. अगर आप x raised to power 3 का coefficient equate करेंगे, you will be able to find out a5 in terms of a1. But now straight away come to the general term. The general term coefficient is x raised to power r, and that will be r plus 2 n into n plus 1 into ar, that is equal to 0. Now just see how we have equated this. X raised to power r. So let us go back to equation. X raised to power r. Now notice x raised to power r minus 2, इस टर्म को जब आप x स्क्वायर के साथ सम अप करेंगे, the coefficient will be x raised to power r. And now we will have r minus 1 r into ar, and that term is written over here. Just see. And similarly r minus 2 के बाद जो नेक्स्ट टर्म आएगी वो होएगी r minus 1 का कोफिशिएंट, और उसके बाद होएगा x रेज टू पावर r का कोफिशिएंट. एंड x रेज टू पावर r का कोफिशिएंट, इसका मतलब कैसे आता है, जब r को आप r plus 2 में चेंज कर दें. तो चेंजिंग r to r plus 2 here in this term. So when you change r to r plus 2, you will have r plus 1 r plus 2 into ar plus 2. Means to say that x raised to power r का जो कोफिशिएंट होएगा वो ये टर्म होएगा. एंड जब आप x raised to power r को 1 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, so you can easily equate this coefficient r plus 1 r plus 2 ar plus 2, and that term is written over here. Similarly, we can also have these two terms. Now, this is the way for equating the general term or finding out the required recurrence formula. So, AR plus 2 will be R plus 1 minus N into N plus 1, and divide by R plus 2, R plus 1 into AR. And here you will have minus sign common. You can write on n into n plus 1 minus r into r plus 1 divided by r plus 2 r plus 1 into ar. Now, this is the required recurrence formula or a recurrence relation to obtain the coefficients. Now, this is the relationship between r plus 2th term with rth term. Now, हमने फाइंड करे थे कोफिशिएंट a4 तक. You just see we have been able to find out the coefficient up to a4. Now recurrence formula is the formula which will be able to give the coefficients as many as we require. So when you put r is equal to 3 here, you will have the coefficient a5, and your coefficient will be minus n into n plus 1 minus 3 into 3 plus 1, 4, that is 12. 3 plus 2 will come out to be 5, and 3 plus 1 come out to be 4. So 4 into 5 into A3. Now you can substitute the value of A3 also, and your value, first of all, this is minus n square plus n minus 12, and divide by 4 into 5 into A3. You can write down the factors. Now the factors of this quadratic term, n minus 3, n plus 4, 4 into 5, A3. Now these are the factors. Now you can put the value of A3 here. So A3 can be substituted, and a minus sign will be adjusted over here, and you will have the coefficient now n minus 3, n minus 1, n plus 2, n plus 4, and divide by 5 factorial into a1. This will be your coefficient a5. Similarly, you will be able to find out the coefficient a6 by using r is equal to 4. When you put r is equal to 4 here, you will have a6. and A6 में A4 की वैल्यू यूज होएगी, and that value have been computed already. So your value come out to be, I am going to write down straight away the value minus n minus 4, n minus 2, n, n plus 1, n plus 3, and n plus 5, and it is divided by 6 factorial into a naught, and so on. As many as do you need the values, you can find out. Now you can put the coefficients in 1. You can have, now you can put these coefficients a1, a2, a3, a5, a6 in this equation. Now this equation can be named as equation number 2, this one. Now you can substitute the constant terms in equation 2 here, this one. रेफरेंस रिलेशन को 2 की बजाय 3 नंबर दे दीजिए. Change the number of recurrence formula. Now you can put the coefficient in 2, and you will have y is equal to a naught. कुछ coefficients a naught में है, कुछ a1 में है. तो a naught can be taken common, n into n plus 1 over 2 factorial x square, n minus 2, n, n plus 1, n plus 3 over 4 factorial into x raised to power 4. And this term is a negative. Next coefficient is a negative n minus 4, n minus 2, n, n plus 1, n plus 3, n plus 5, and it is divided by 6 factorial into x raised to power 6 plus so on. This will be the coefficient of a naught term plus the coefficient of a1 term is x, n minus 1, n plus 2 upon 3 factorial x cube plus n minus 3, n minus 1, n plus 2, n plus 4 divided by 5 factorial x raised to power 5 and so on. तो ये कोफिशिएंट आ गया है a नॉट का, and this is the coefficient of a1, and it can be written as a नॉट y1x. इस फर्स्ट ब्रैकेट को आप y1x दे दीजिए, एंड सेकंड ब्रैकेट को आप y2x का नाम दे दीजिए. नाउ यू नोटिस जो y1x है उसमें इवन पावर्स आ रही हैं, x पावर 2, x पावर 4, x पावर 6, और y2x में ऑड पावर्स ऑफ x आर कमिंग. So thus both y1x and y2x are linearly independent functions of x, or independent solutions of 1. So the question is, this case अगर n even है तो y1x जो फर्स्ट ब्रैकेट है will terminate, y1x will terminate at the term x raised to power 2k, because x power 2, x power 4, x power 6 and last में x power 2k तक terminate हो जाएगा, which means that it is a polynomial of degree 2k, and 2k is equal to n. So this becomes a polynomial of degree n, which is equal to 2k. What about y2x? Y2x in this case becomes infinite series, because it will go infinitely, it will never terminate. So this is case number 1. And similarly, in case number 2, when n is odd, odd can be taken as 2k plus 1. So k is 0, 1, 2. In this case, vice versa हो जाएगा. The first series will terminate. Y1x will be infinite series. Sorry, y1x in this case number 2 becomes infinite series or infinite function. But y2x में क्या है? x power 1, x power 3, x power 5 and last में x power 2k plus 1. So it will be a polynomial of degree 2k plus 1. So thus we see that in दोनों cases में जब n even और n odd है, we get two independent solutions. One is a polynomial of degree n and another an infinite series. The polynomial of degree n with a naught or a suitably adjusted such that the value of the polynomial equals unity is called Lysander polynomial of order n. Now, what does it mean? It means that ये जो a naught है, a naught और a1, इन दोनों कांस्टेंट्स की वैल्यू इस तरह एडजस्ट करनी है कि ये जो पॉलिनोमियल बन जाएंगे. दिस विल बी पॉलिनोमियल इन केस नंबर 1 ऑफ डिग्री 2k and y1 y2x will be a polynomial of degree 2k plus 1 for case number 2. So we have to adjust the values of a0 and a1 suitably chosen so that the resultant solution will become y is equal to c1 into pnx plus c2 into qnx. And this pnx is known as Lysander's polynomial of order n. And this qnx is known as this Lysander polynomial of order n of a first kind. This is important. First kind. And this will be Lysander polynomial of order n of second kind. Now this is the difference. ये दोनों का अलग अलग नेमिंग कर दिया. C1 PNX, C2 QNX. So these are the polynomials and these are Lysander's polynomials of a first kind and second kind of order n. So this is important to find out the solution of Lysander's equation. Now one more important formula, that is Rodrigues formula. Rodrigues formula of Lysander. This is important. Lysander polynomial Pnx can be expressed as 1 over 2 raised to power n factorial dn dxn of x square minus 1 over raised to power n. And your n is varying from 1, 2, 3, so on. So this is the Rodrigues formula. Now we have to prove this formula. This is the formula for Lysander polynomial, and the proof is let u is x square minus 1 4 raised to power n. इस टर्म को हमने u का नाम दे दिया, and you can find out the derivative of u with respect to x, that is n x square minus 1 4 raised to power n minus 1 into 2x. Derivative find कर लिया. Now, from this term, this can be written as 2nx x square minus 1 raised to power n divided by x square minus 1. ये जो power minus 1 है ये नीचे चला गया. In the next step, ये जो power है नीचे वाला power 1, इसको इस डिफरेंशियल के साथ मल्टीप्लाई कर दीजिए, क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई, and you are left with this. Now 2nx this term, and that is a 2nxu, because this value is named as u function. Now name it as equation number 1 and name it as equation number 2. Now this step is going to be very important here. You have to differentiate 2n plus 1 times by Leibniz theorem. This is very important. ये जो Leibniz theorem है, this is the theorem for differentiating n times n plus 1 time n plus 2 time. This particular theorem is for that purpose. So let us do the differentiation. This is the left hand side and this is your right hand side. अब दोनों तरफ करेंगे, right hand side भी करेंगे और left hand side भी करेंगे. In the left hand side you will take it as a u function, and you can take it as a v function. So u into v formula से, because we are going to differentiate n plus 1 time, तो हमें कांस्टेंट लेने पड़ेंगे. सपोज आई चूज कांस्टेंट्स c0, c1, so on. जितने भी हमें जरूरत पड़ेगी हम चूज कर लेंगे. So first constant come out to be c0 raised to power n plus 1 into u as it is, x square minus 1 as it is, derivative of v, this derivative of this term n plus 1 time. Now that will be dn. अगर n plus 1 टाइम डेरिवेटिव करना है और 1 टाइम ऑलरेडी डेरिवेटिव हुआ पड़ा, देखिए दिस इज द डेरिवेटिव ऑफ u विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x. यहां भी हम डेरिवेटिव विद रिस्पेक्ट टू x ही कर रहे हैं, बट कर रहे हैं n प्लस 1 टाइम. 1 ऑर्डर का डेरिवेटिव ऑलरेडी है और n प्लस 1 टाइम का हो गया, तो टोटल बन गया dn प्लस 2 ऑफ u dx n प्लस 2. Now this is important. Plus, अब next constant will be chosen as a c1 n plus 1. Now the method is derivative of u. Now the derivative of u means x square minus 1 का derivative, that is 2x, and अब एक order कम हो जाएगा, that will be dn plus 1 of u with respect to x. मतलब n प्लस फर्स्ट ऑर्डर का, पहले बचा था n प्लस सेकंड का बन गया, अब n प्लस फर्स्ट ऑर्डर का. नाउ अभी भी डेरिवेटिव हो सकता है. एक्चुअली बेसिकली u का डेरिवेटिव देखना होता है, u का डेरिवेटिव अभी भी हो सकता है. सो c2 n प्लस 1. नाउ 2x का डेरिवेटिव फर्दर, दैट इज 2, एंड हियर dnu by dxn. अब अगर हम नेक्स्ट स्टेप करते हैं तो 2 का डेरिवेटिव 0 बन जाएगा. So we have to stop up to this step. So this is the application of Leibniz theorem. And on the right hand side, 2 is constant, n is also a constant. You can take u into v formula. X can be taken as u and u can be taken as v. Now, what do you have to do? X as it is, derivative of u with respect to x, n plus 1 टाइम. रिमेंबर हम n plus 1 टाइम डेरिवेटिव कर रहे हैं, एंड द सेकंड टर्म में x का डेरिवेटिव आपके पास आ जाएगा 1, दैट विल बी योर डेरिवेटिव. सो दैट इज 1 into n plus 1, and u का डेरिवेटिव nth order now. So nth order derivative of u. Now this is the application of Leibniz theorem. We can use the step over here. ये जो term है, this term can be written in short, that is un plus 2. So un plus 2 यहाँ पर आ गया x square minus 1 un plus 2 प्लस, अब देखिए सी नॉट मीन दैट इज जो कोफिशिएंट होता है हमारे पास NC0 एक तरह से, और उसका सी नॉट का n plus 1, that will be 1 here, and C1 ka n plus 1, that will be n plus 1 into 2 times. This is 2 here, and this is x here, and dn plus 1 of u with respect to x can be written un plus 1. ये जो order है इसको हम नीचे लिख देंगे. But this is the notation we have, and C2 n plus 2 n plus 1 mean n into n minus 1 over 2 factorial. These are the coefficients we are using: nc0, nc1, nc2. These are the coefficients actually. So that is why we are writing nc0 का 1 आएगा, nc1 का आपके पास nc1 मीन यहाँ पर कितना n plus 1, so n plus 1 आ जाएगा. nc2 का फॉर्मूला क्या है, n into n minus 1 over 2 factorial. Now this formula will be used over here for n plus 1 into 2, and that is un, and on the right hand side 2n x un plus 1 plus 2n n plus 1 into un. This is the way. Now you can have x square minus 1 into un plus 2. नेक्स्ट टर्म इसको थोड़ा सा सॉल्व करेंगे, un plus 1 एंड un plus 1. इसको कोफिशिएंट्स को कॉमन करके सॉल्व करिए, सम अप करिए. यू विल हैव 2x un plus 1, and similarly this can be sum up with this. So n into n plus 1 into un is equal to 0. Now this is the resultant equation. Minus sign will be adjusted over here. Minus can be taken common, so you will have minus 2x un plus 1, n into n plus 1 into un is equal to 0. Name it as equation number 2. Sorry, 2 is already given, so name it as equation number 3. Now rewriting this differential equation, what is this? This is mean the second order derivative with respect to x of un. अब un की फॉर्म में लिख रहे हैं डी डी एक्स ऑफ un, तभी वो n plus 1 बन जाएगा, and that will be the term plus n into n plus 1 into un is equal to 0. Now name it as equation number 4. Now we see that this equation 4 is a Lysander equation. This is actually Lysander. अगर आप Lysander differential equation को देखें तो this was your Lysander differential equation, minus 2x y dash plus n into n plus 1 into y is equal to 0. This was your Lysander differential equation. अब only difference in 4 and Lysander is in place of y we have un. So you can write down as we can say that this is equation also have solution Pn and Qn. Pnx is a Lysander's solution of first kind of order n. Qnx is a Lysander solution of second kind of order n. And un is what? That is nth order derivative with respect to x of u. So what is the meaning of nth order derivative of u? The value of u was x square minus 1 whole raised to power n, and it must contain only positive powers of x. So because जो pnx था, that was containing only positive powers of x, and it must be a constant multiple of pnx. So therefore your un can be written as C1 into PNX. Lysander का जो solution है वो हम use कर रहे हैं. So un is a nth order derivative of x square minus 1 whole raised to power n. C1 pnx. ये हमारा सोल्यूशन से आता है, बिकॉज जो pnx है दैट इज अ सोल्यूशन, लिजेंडर्स सोल्यूशन. ये C1 pnx, क्योंकि इसमें पॉजिटिव पावर्स ही आनी है, ये हमने आज ही करा ये वाला. जस्ट सी दिस इज द सोल्यूशन, दिस वन, this equation. Now I am just using first one C1 pnx because it contains positive powers of x, and we are not using the Legendre function of second kind. Qnx को यूज नहीं करें, ओनली pnx की ही जरूरत है यहाँ पे. तो it can be written, therefore C1 pnx is dn dxn. यहाँ पर a minus b, a plus b का फॉर्मूला यूज करिए. So you will have x minus 1 whole raised to power n and x plus 1 whole raised to power n. And now you can differentiate. This is u into v formula, nth order derivative. Now the same kind of a result will be used, that is the Leibniz theorem. U as it is x minus 1 whole raised to power n. इसको as it is ले लीजिए. So nth order derivative of x plus 1 raised to power n. And the next term will be c1 raised to power n into n. अब इसका derivative n, x minus 1 raised to power n minus 1 u का derivative into n minus first order derivative of v, that is x plus 1 raised to power n. And you can write on so on. The last term will be v as it is, and that will be x plus 1 raised to power n and dn dxn of x minus 1 raised to power n, u का derivative. Now you will have, what is this? अब ध्यान से देखिए, from there, from this equation you can write down C1 pnx, and here first term x minus 1 raised to power n. And now you see the term has power n. अब n पावर है, उसका डेरिवेटिव भी nth ऑर्डर निकालना है. तो फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस टर्म विल बी n x plus 1 raised to power n minus 1, इस टर्म का nth ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव. फिर आपके पास नेक्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव n minus 1 x plus 1 raised to power n minus 2. Similarly, next order will be n minus 1 n minus 2 x plus 1 raised to power n minus 3. अब ध्यान से देखिए हमारे पास क्या बनता जा रहा है, n minus 1 and so on, 3 2 1, and that will be written as n factorial. So this term will give you n factorial. Similarly, the second term will be c1 raised to power n and n x minus 1 raised to power n minus 1, and nth order n minus first order derivative of the term x plus 1 raised to power n, and so on कर दीजिए. The last term, this one, will also give you x plus 1 whole raised to power n into n factorial. इसका nth order derivative इसी पैटर्न पर n factorial. Now put n is equal to 1. When you put n is equal to 1 here, you will have, sorry, x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1, you will have C1 Pn of 1. When you put x is equal to 1, you will have 0 from here. You will have 0 from here. You will have 1 plus 1 raised to power n, that is 2 raised to power n into n factorial. So your value of C1 comes out to be 2 raised to power n factorial, because Pn1 is 1. Roderick से भी निकाल सकते हैं ये. Pn of 1 is always 1. Now you can have, this is the value of C1. Now this value of C1 can be used over here. This one, this can be used here. So name it as 4. So in 4 we can use the value of C1, and you will have, from 4 you will have C1 Pnx is equal to Un gives 2 raised to power n factorial Pnx is equal to Un. Un is the derivative of x square minus 1 4 raised to power n. Now your formula come out to be Pnx. This term will be written in the denominator 2 power n factorial dn dxn x square minus 1 4 raised to power n. Now this is your required Rodrigues formula. So this is the proof of a Rodrigues formula of a Legendre, and from Rodrigues formula you can find out the values. Put n equal to 0 here, you will have P naught of x, that will be x square minus 1 raised to power 0, that is 1. When you put n is equal to 1, you will have P1x, and that will be 1 over 2 into 1 factorial first order derivative ddx of x square minus 1, and you will have x. Find out the derivative, 2 कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो ये p है, p1x की वैल्यू आ जाएगी. ये वैल्यूज आपको याद रखनी पड़ेंगी. p0x is 1, p1x is x. Similarly you can get n is equal to 2, and you will have the value of p2x. Now you can compute it, and it will have value 3 by 2 x square minus 1 by 2. Similarly you can compute the value for n is equal to 3 also, and that value will be p3x. So the value come out to be 5 by 2 x cube minus 3 by 2 x. Now these are the corresponding values of P0x, P1x, P2x, and P3x. So Legendre Rodrigues is a formula which will be able to give us the values of Legendre functions. So Legendre function भी बोल सकते हैं, Legendre polynomial भी बोल सकते हैं. So P0, P1, P2, P3, so on. जितनी मर्जी चाहे आप सारी की सारी वैल्यूज Rodrigues formula से फाइंड कर सकते हैं. So that's it. We shall continue in the next class. Thank you very much.